Another thing I would suggest you all do is test your pH fairly early on, so you know you're not fighting your pH. The pH that comes naturally in your tap water, of course. Test your tap water. Oh, I'm sorry. Test your tap water pH, so you know you're not battling, you know, the tap water that you have naturally. This is the normal pH. Of course, I've already done this one. I haven't done the nitrate ammonia on my tap water, but I did the pH, ironically. This is the normal pH test, and this is the high range pH test. As you see, have some pretty hard water. That's why I go with live bearers and goldfish and stuff like that. I just have to soften that water, maybe with some driftwood or something. If I put a more acidic water liking fish in one of my tanks, I might have to, like I said before, soften it up with something like a pH down or driftwood and stuff like that. And if your water is soft and you really want to keep live barrels like crushed coral, Siriu rock, I think I said that right, it's a rock, it produces ouch, it produces things in the water, makes your water hard. Yeah, just really go to the full mile and just test your water for everything from the jump. So if you want guppies and your water is like 6.0, you know you're gonna have to do a little bit of work. And instead of just getting guppies and they're all dying and you don't know what's going on, test for both. Use the pH and the high range pH test, just in case you have soft water and you test it for the high range and it's not really registering. It's so light. That's what happened the first time I ever tested. I thought I just had really soft water, so I would get soft water fish and they would die. Tested it again when I had a little bit of knowledge and realized I had a hard water. And this is one thing I definitely try to tell new fish keepers when they first get into the hobby is definitely test that pH. You don't want to be battling the pH. It's no fun at all. Yeah, just test that pH and go along with it. You got hard water, get hard water fish. Well, at least for me, I'm the type of guy I really don't like to battle my pH and remember to use pH up or some other API or other brand product to get my pH up to keep the fish I want, or to get my pH down to keep the fish I want. Just to keep it simple on yourself and for you to have a good time, just go with the pH that's coming out of the tap, so you don't have to do any altering unless you want to, you know, aquascape with some driftwood and some rocks that may alter. Then hey, after you do that, then test your water and see what will be the best fish for you after that. All right, everybody, that ends the day for me. All right, very quick video. Oh my God, I'm just totally mind blown right now. Doing a water change. I would say the most important thing in the hobby, at least for me, something that I wish I would have done from the very get-go, I could have saved myself quite a bit of money, was test my tap water. I would say I'm worried about nitrates, but not as much. So me saying this isn't like a mind blown epiphany or something, but this here, all the ammonia absorber, the ammonia block, the amount I would just use prime after testing, and it could be a day or two after doing a water change, and I'm having a ammonia reading, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm supposed to have this reading if my nitrogen cycle is working how it should. So for the longest, I always thought something was interrupting my cycle, when all along I was just introducing ammonia into the tank while doing a water change, because my tap water has about a half part per million of ammonia, about 10 to maybe 20. I'm thinking 20 parts per million nitrate, but the ammonia was really scared me. I want to get these ammonia absorbing packets and etc. because I'm getting a reading of ammonia, but it's literally from the tap water. It's literally from the tap water. So if you learn anything from the short video, please, I seen so many people talking about this testing tap water, and I still never did it. And doing it today really just gave me a peace of mind. Like, I'm trying to tell you, you might be having the same battle I did for months and months and months, buying ammonia absorber, ammonia removers, 3 water changes, 4 water changes a week on every tank, when all along your tap water is just introducing ammonia into your system. Test your tap water, people. Test your tap water.